To be careful about getting that 8th card. Only as a sorcery. Well, there is the 8th card. So now they can flip the Shelly, which I've never seen done before. Yeah, looks like they're going to do it. What does this thing do? Strip to 1 creature. Discard 3 cards, mill 3 cards, all creatures from all graveyards back onto the battlefield. Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Mono Black Control in Ranked Aftermath Standard. I know, there aren't that many new cards, but hey, that's not my fault, and I do try to play a different deck every day, and today is a day for Mono Black. However, we are trying out a new card here, the Drannith Ruins, fitting into our otherwise monocolored mana base. It is a land to produce 1 colorless mana. You can instead pay 2 and tap it to put 2 +1/+1 counters on target non-human creature that enter the battlefield this turn. Targets include actually the pilot off the Bankbuster. This is an indiscriminate pilot. It is not a human or non-human. Well, technically it is a non-human because it's not a human. We also have the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, which is one of the cards I'm most excited to pair this with. I could see making a 5/5 Menace Lifelinker with Ward, pay 5 life, being quite difficult for the opponent to remove and maybe killing them out of nowhere. Also have the Sorin Vampire tokens are non-humans. You can make those 4/5 Lifelinkers. That's quite good, and also a little bit easier if you, on turn 4 you plus and just get the card draw, it survives, and if next turn you can -2 for 0 mana and still have 5 mana left over to activate this effect, that's quite good. Sheldred could also be pumped up, but that's quite a lot of mana to invest in this one character. So we're trying that out, and then we've got some one-ofs here, one of Liliana, one of Soul Transfer, one of Sorin to add some flavor to the deck, and leaning heavily on Life of Toshiro here. And he's pretty good in the meta right now. There are some 1 toughness creatures you do want to pick off, like Thalia, the 1/1 reinforcements being flashed in, and the Phoenix Chick and Red are all decent targets to pick off early game, stabilize, gain some life, and then maybe ramp you into your Invoke Despair on time. That's the deck. If you want to support the channel, just watch the whole video to the end. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Well, the play looks decent. We'll keep this. Land for turn. Mono White's Initiate for turn. Cut down's quite nice. We'll pass to them. See what the move is here. We let him get the free damage in. We might cut down a Thalia. What do you got? It is a Thalia. We will cut you down. Goodbye. And also Liliana here. They won't have haste, right? It's pretty good. Adeline won't be able to attack. Sack a creature. Liliana feels really good again on the play. It's an Adeline. We have Go for the Throat. Let's make him plus first before we give him information. Been a land here. Okay. They don't run any protection, right? We can wait till they try to move to combat. There's not really any reason to. Pretty confident we're going to do this now. Vanguard. Soul Transfer. Start with a plus. In one of the Flesh Gorgers. Play out the Flesh Gorger. If they want to Cathar it, they still don't kill Liliana. Lay down arms. Take the life. Attack Liliana a bit, but she does stick around. Sure, we can keep binning lands here. Keep her alive, man. Bin the land. Exile target creature. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Okay, you're down. The Battle of Attrition, man, against Mono Black. Cathar comes down now. We hit lands, though. If we plus and do nothing, it flips to Nightside, which means it's then big enough to attack down Liliana, so we might as well kill this thing. Okay. Sack a creature. Play land. In case we top deck Invoke Despair, play it, draw more, play the next land. Phyrexian Vindicator is the last card. Our last card is a Bankbuster, though. We'll take that draw now. We do have 22 life to play with. Shelly's good, but doesn't answer the flyer. Peacekeeper, name the Shelly. Oh, man. Opponent is winning the top deck war. They could name Bankbuster here. Nope, the name's Shelly. Down to 17. Cut down does not hit anyone. We are forced into the draw here. The Bank Buster isn't it, but we have to play it. Okay, take at least 8 this turn. They don't top deck anything like before combat though, like a Pump Squad, which is nice. Trespasser. Defends against the Peacekeeper. Let's take this draw first. More Bank Busters, dude. All coming out late game. Alright, let's gain a little bit of life here. I mean, realistically, no one's coming back anyway. On the night side. That's nice. Guardian's annoying. We do have the cut down for it. But we need to see that last card go first, which is probably a land, so they're not going to give it up easily. 5 more in the air. Down to 6. Another land. We could play the Shelly here. I think we attack with the Glutton and gain 2 life, go up to 8. Well, let's hope they don't have I guess a Ganja's too expensive for them. Okay. 2 creatures, please. Pretty sure that last card is a land. They eat it. It would have been massive if they did block. So we could draw here and make the Bank Buster block. But I think that last card's a land. I think we go for Shelly. Okay, end here. Pretty sure this card's a land. Let's see what they top deck. They go down to 7. It's an Adeline, which I think spells exactly lethal for them. We go block here. Take 8. That is too bad. That is the top deck to win. They have to see it, though. They might not see it. Okay, they might enlist instead. They just have to attack all. Wow, they miss lethal here. Okay. Timer comes out. They don't see lethal. They hold back the Vindicator. They're afraid of losing on the way back. They get their 1/1s here. They get their Scry. This thing is a 5/2. I think we pick off one with a Bank Buster here. Then we can cut it down the rest of the way on our turn. Block here, just take 1. They drop off this last card, which I'm pretty sure is a land. Yep. But we can cut it down on our turn then. Down to 7. I think we can start with a draw. Lifelink's not bad. Gaining life is also pretty good. I'm fairly confident about this part. So let's get you dead now. And probably the lifelinker here as well. Okay. No attacks. End. They draw up. We flip to Dayside. They're down to 5. Attack just with Adeline. I think we take the lifelink free block here. Easy block there. Keep Shelly alive, keep her win count alive. That's the thing about Adeline, it's much worse when the opponent has a lifelinker. They get that free life off the 1/1 every turn. Flip back. Probably draw again here. Gain even more life. Land for turn. Trespasser's fine. Take another creature. Take 2 creatures. Can also life with Toshiro, pick off the 1/1. Keep stripping them of things. They miss lethal that 1 turn. No attacks here. Put Dayside down to 1. Yeah, I think if they attacked that 1 turn, they had 5 off the Vindicator in the air. We blocked the 3/3. We take 2 off the Benalia and 1 off the Adeline attack. And that would have been 8. But we got there. Whew. Alright, so what's going on here? Swamp for turn. A Raskor, gaining a life. Perhaps some kind of control opponent. Start with the Bankbuster. Yeah, they are also controlling. Land for turn, probably Flesh Scourger into the attack. Crew 3. And swing for 4. Alright. Land for turn past us. We hit the next land anyway. Probably gonna go Bankbuster plus draw. Can start with a swing here for 3. Elspeth's Smite. Okay. Dead. Play out the next Bankbuster. That's all for this turn. We already hit land for turn, so don't need to draw now. They draw. If they tap out and we hit land, we can invoke to spare them. Try to get ahead that way. They don't tap out. They instead pass to us. Another Flesh Scourger's fine. More land is fine too. We'll play out a mini Flesh Scourger. We could run a Bankbuster into, what, a Wandering Emperor? That's pretty bad. They let it resolve. I don't think we throw away a Bankbuster draw into an Emperor attack. So that's all this turn. They do in fact flash in the Emperor. We didn't attack, so we have no tapped creatures to exile, so this is all just fine. And we do have a nice Menace attacker. So we could draw, but we could also go. We should also cut down this guy. Let's see what they do this turn. They plus. That's interesting. So they want to attack, and then Elspeth spite the Bankbuster. I think we just go for the throat this thing. Let's see what happens here. So, the question is, what do they have here? They can Elspeth smite the Flesh Scourger. If we power up the Bankbuster, they could run the next Emperor into it. But if they do that, we get Invoked to spare off, which maybe isn't that bad. So let's run out this Bankbuster into the next Emperor, I think. Alright, attempt this. Do you have the next Emperor for us? Destroy evil instead. Okay. I think we try the Invoke Despair. If they have the Make Despair, we're pretty sad. Nope, they take the draw. Alright, Emperor down. Draw 2 cards. One of these is a land. Pass to us. Pretty sure we're going to start with the Flesh Scourger attack. Pretty sure we're going to take the Bankbuster draw. No stick. Let's start with this. Elspeth's Smite again. Okay. They do lose quite a bit of life here. Land for turn. I think Shelly plus Bankbuster draw. Auto paste fine. Counter target spell. It is exiled. Fine. We can still play the Flesh Scourger. I think I'll run it out. Take a draw again. Down to 8. Pass to us. They could have the next Emperor ready to go. We hit land. Happy to start with a draw. It's another land. Sack you. Draw again. We don't have an enchantment, but that's okay. Invoke Despair is good for next turn. Alright, I mean, If we attack with a Flesh Scourger, that's fine if they want to Emperor. Okay, what do you got? It is an Emperor. If they don't exile and they try to make a creature, we do have the cut down blowout.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Nope, they go for the exile.
I am almost sad.
We'll go ahead and cut you down now then. Okay, we've seen one dissipate. They deluge, they get to go get the counterspell. We'll have to try out Elspeth's Smite and Azorius Control at some point. Plus onto no one. Play out the next Bankbuster. It's a land. I mean, we are going for it, right? We could hit a 3-drop and power up the Bankbuster and attack too. So we'll try to fight through the counterspell and see if they grabbed it with the Deluge successfully. They did, it is countered. Take the draw anyway. More land for us. They get to draw further ahead.
We must protect the people.
More land. All right. Trespasser. It is a playable. We'll take the Deluge here. Okay. And put counters on this guy. Oh, non-human. Okay. That's all we got. Okay. Exile all creatures, make a large incubation token. Transform now. Still leave open counterspell shields. The thing is, we still could win off Invoke Despairs. But land is not it. Yeah. We'll give it one more turn here. The next Bankbuster. 34 cards to go. Yep, another creature. Power up the Bankbuster, swing for 8. Take 8, drop to 12, and last turn of the game for me. It's a land. Okay, we'll skip there. Good game. On the play, good curve. Let's do this thing. Shoopy, holding down the fort with a mole to 6. And it's soldiers. Okay, we'll get the Bankbuster down now, that's fine. See if they Thalia on 2. It's a veteran, we are going to need to kill that. Question is, do we Flesh Scourger instead? I think we chill on the Flesh Scourger. I think we just remove everything this turn. Draw if we have to. Try to set up for Invoke Despair. Planes. Yeah, we're pretty sure we're going to pick you off. Not sure if we go for the Throat or Bankbuster. Ah, it's a Zephyr Sentinel version. Okay, we're pretty happy to kill this thing. So now we know what we're up against. They are the Counterspell version, which is a bit more annoying. Hit the Shelly, though. I mean, we'll run that out. Make him have the Cathar. I don't know what they drop from this deck. What do they, I guess, do they drop Thalia to play this and counterspells? And the flash reinforcements? It's a veteran, Pump Squad. That means no Cathar this turn. Get him for 3. Hold open 2 mana suspiciously. I think I'd like to draw here. Gain some life. Not unplayable, though. I don't think we're attacking anymore. I don't want to flash in the 1/1s and hit back for 6. It's a bit too much for my taste. So we end here. They don't flash in the 1/1s, so potentially holding counter spells there. Or another Sentinel. Not sure. One is outlanding us. No blocks. Eat 3, net 1 off the Sheldred life gain. Wow, they hold all their counter spells open. We really don't have to do anything here. We'll play out a Flesh Scourger. See if they want to counter that. They think about it, they let it go. No attacks by us. We should win the long game. There comes the next flyer. Okay. Alright, it is 3-2. We will need some removal. Should have plenty of draws to get there, though. We also have a lifelinker to start attacking back. Veteran returns. That's some damage in the air, I'll admit that. Take 7. Take the draw. Land. I'm happy to send the Flesh Scourger in there. I don't think I risked the Sheldred, even though we can replay it. Not sensing a whole lot of stick by the opponent. They eat the lifelink, so if they only have counter spells in hand, then we'll just play something else that's cheap. Play the next Flesh Scourger. We could even power it up with the Drannith Ruins. How good is that? We haven't seen it in action. I mean, I'd probably rather take the draw, but it is kind of a fun... You know, that's a lot of damage on my back. But I'd still rather take the Bankbuster draw this turn. Okay, they flash in another Sentinel. That is a lot in the air. Are we still Bankbuster drawing? They only have 1 card left. Yeah, I think we still need the draw. Because they can replay this thing and also pump squad with the 5 mana of 1 in the graveyard. There's the veteran again. 4 mana open. They play Skrelv, alright. Skrelv cannot block though. Ah, they leave back the blockers this time. They scoop. Still, I don't know if they're running the counterspell or not. I think I probably would have started with Life of Toshiro. Not sure. On the play, I mean, yeah, again, if they are aggro, we're great. And if they're control, we're sad. Mono black. Is there any chance we need both cut downs? Let's do it like this. In case we actually have to attack down like a Liliana or something. It's unlikely they play 2 1-drops here. That would surprise me. The Ruins, eh? Okay. I mean, we aren't doing anything else, but we'll save Go for the Throat for the 3-drop. Wow. Well, given the Flesh Scourge here, let's not drop the Shelly if we can. Alright. Ooh, no stick at all. Maybe they only have Go for the Throat. If they Liliana, we have the... Alright, it's Shelly for them. That's okay. Yep. Pick you off now. Fine by me. They only have Go for the Throat, I think. Draw. Fine. Swing for 3 lifelink. Not bad. Hold the next Go for the Throat. Yeah, but they also have Go for the Throats and cut down. Let's see if they invoke Despair. Can we power you up? Would we even want to? No, we probably need to land anyway. Well, we're pretty sure they have... I think we run out the Trespasser here. I think we don't run out Sheldred until we absolutely have to. Take their Sheldred. But they're the first to invoke Despair, and they have the mana advantage. There's the next Invoke Despair. Okay, I see how it is. Land's okay. Alright, well, it's time for our first Shelly. They've been a cut down. They don't have to have go for the throat, but we'll find out on upkeep. Felt like they had stick there on our turn, so they could have March of the Undead or whatever. The Black March spell. Because it's weird they held stick with 1 mana. Let's go for the throat though. On upkeep, they then draw after the fact. March of Wretched Sorrow. I think that's what it's called. Oh, baby! Scavenging. Alright, so they nab Death Touch or Menace and Lifelink. What do they want? Doesn't nab Ward, as far as I know. But we cut you down now in response. Goodbye. Flesh Scourger's still exiled. Trespasser. Yeah? I think we continue to hold Shelly here until the last moment we can. Well, if they're running the Scavengers, then actually we should take our own Sheldred, even though we could get it back. But we have the cut down anyway, so we're not scared about the Scavenger, so we'll take their Scavenger. On the off chance we actually want to Takenuma our own stuff back. Okay, holding on. Opponent has twice the number of cards we do, and 7 mana, so we're severely at a disadvantage, but the third Invoke Despair. Can we power you up? Would I lose you at this stage? Maybe. Okay, Binyu, keep the Trespasser. If we're gonna win, it's gonna have to be on damage because they vastly outcard us at this point. And doesn't even give us Liliana. Alright. And then we bin the creature that could have attacked down Liliana. Oh, triple Invoke Despair. That feels so bad. I mean, we'll give him the Flesh Scourger here. Plus drop off, cut down. Shelly, sack creature. Goodbye. Is it time? Is it time for the scoop? It might be. Bin the cut down. I mean, to win this, we need to get land and Invoke Despair, and then draw all 3 Invoke Despairs. I mean, it's a land. I don't think we have time to use it, though. I think we're going to play it out here. In case we top deck the Invoke Despair. Do they flip Sheldred now? How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 cards? We need 8 in the graveyard. Let's see if they flip Sheldred. I haven't seen anyone flip this yet. Hey, maybe they don't have an instant speed answer to Sheldred. They could have that last Invoke Despair. Attack with Menace? Is this only as a sorcery? We have to be careful about getting that 8th card. Only as a sorcery. Well, there is the 8th card. So now they can flip the Shelly, which I've never seen done before. Yeah, looks like they're going to do it. What does this thing do? Strip to 1 creature. Discard 3 cards, mill 3 cards, all creatures from all graveyards back onto the battlefield. I mean, we'll give it 1 draw for Invoke Despair. Sorin, do you do anything? You dig for an Invoke Despair. I mean, discard and mill doesn't affect us right now. So we'll plus here. But if it is Invoke Despair, what does that drop us down to? To 6? Yeah, I guess technically we can reveal this. But then we discard it to this thing anyway. But still, it gets us 1 card faster to Invoke Despair. Cool. No Invoke Despairs. They got us closer to top decking the next one. They swing for... Oh, they swing for 6 here anyway. This is just not a good game for us. Yeah. Whew. Triple Invoke Despair, dude. That's not it. That is not it. 2-lander on the play. We'll try this. Sorry again, the opponent says. Hello. Hi there. Grixis. Atraxis leaves. Okay. Well, would love to hit that 3rd land. It's a Harvester. We'll save go for the throat for the Shelly turn, so we'll just nab you now. Land, let's go. Alright, let's take you away from the Corpse Praiser. Thank you, I'll take that. And let's see if they Fable this turn. They hit their land drop. It's a Liliana. We can always attack it down with Mistress Foundry, though.
And you think you can win?
Yep. Okay.
Off you go.
Too bad this can't -1 a Planeswalker. That'd be a little bit too strong. We'll just Foundry here. And attack you down. That's why you're in the deck. Goodbye.
Knew this was a waste of time.
I knew this was a waste of time. When it cycles the blood token, missing land. Dump the Atraxa. We gotta get ready for that turn 5. And another Harvester. We hit the Shelly, we don't have the land though. Probably Flesh Gorger this turn. Cycle the blood token again. Still missing land potentially. Edict, sack a creature. Okay. Eat 3 down to 18. Still stuck on land. They could play a counterspell here. I mean, honestly, getting Life Toshiro ticking to help us ramp faster is more important to me than anything else. So we'll just take the life. And try to ramp in time to hit Invoke Despair. Because we're really far behind on mana. And that gets them farther ahead. Yeah, not there yet. We'll take more life, I guess. And pretty confidently going to pick you off. Wow, they had all of the Atraxas in hand. And a Brotherhood's End. Eat 3 down to 16. And a Sushi in the sky. We don't hit land still. Which is brutal. Do we have to or even want to kill the Sushi? We want to top deck the land next turn is what we want. They flip the Fable. I guess we need Go for Throat to kill the Fable? Okay. So we could Bankbuster this turn, I guess. Not looking good though. Just super stumbling on land this game. Tap land at least. It's not a reanimation turn. But if next turn is, then we lose. Cut down, strip us of our ramp creature. Swing for 7 with a Kiki Jiki, 5 mana, and 3 Atraxas in the graveyard. We finally hit land, but is it too late? This would have been a great turn to Invoke Despair. But now we're a turn short. How bad is if they copy the Harvester? I guess they can't pick off... Whew. I guess they can't pick off Shelly yet. They have their answer immediately though. So Shelly dies, and let's see if they reanimate Atraxa. I mean, they've got everything. They've got everything. Cruelty of Gix, get Atraxa, draw 7 cards. Oh, they're going after our hand first. Oh, that's so unnecessary. You might as well attack with everyone. Why not? They're really debating this decision. Down to 2. I think the game is over. Yeah, the game is definitely over. Okay. Well, if they're mono whites or soldiers or mono red, we could be okay. If they're Azorius control though, gonna be a bit sad. Alright, thank goodness it is soldiers. Okay, let's get rid of you. Cool. Great. Everything's coming up. Thalia. I guess we can pick off Thalia. Yeah, once it comes down, that's fine with me. Okay, goodbye. Hit their land for turn after the fact. Lifelinker's pretty good. I guess I'd rather them Cathar the Trespasser and pay the ward costs and deplete their hand. So we play the Flesh Gorger, they pay 3 life to target with the Cathar. If we play the Flesh Gorger, then they have to. Trespasser though, they have to lose a card, which I'm pretty happy with. We continue to draw all the cut downs against them. I mean, we'll offer the We'll offer the attack here. No trigger off the graveyard. I mean, we'll see if they double block. They don't. Here comes the Flesh Scourger. I mean, they could run a counterspell in this deck. Just seems unlikely. Harbin. I think we're just binning the Dennick here. Harbin is scary in general, but we can bin that next turn. Takanuma. We can do it all. Wow. What a just fantastic draw against them. Pick you off. Do you want to double block? Nope, eat it all. Here comes Shelly. Hold cut down for Brutal Cathar. Just perfect draw against aggro. There's Morel. Alright. So if we want to do this, we got to do it now. They scoop. Yeah, we had the last cut down. Whew. Oh, man. Just that lined up so well for us. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, a subscribe. All that stuff helps out the channel so much. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.